Howdy folks, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. We have, I think, 3 puzzles remaining in this area, but there's possibly still some more hidden ones. Let's not look around, just in case we see it. Let's not looking around. So we've got a 5 over there, and a 6. Should we do the hidden 5 first? So we don't forget it. There's 2 1s here, so this is 1s, 2s, and 2x3s. So if this were a 2, going upwards... yeah, that's not a good place to start. This, however, has to be a 2 going upwards. Okay, therefore this has to be the 2x3, but it could go there or there. However, if it went here, this has to be a 2, which seems fine to me. If it went here, this has to be a 1 and then a 2, which also seems fine to me. At the very least, this is true, I guess. And at the very least, well, I can't put the borders in, but one of those is true. So this is a different thing to this, obviously. I kind of feel like there's going to be some, like, if... Wait, so this has to be a 2. Okay, I can just put that in. In fact, this has to be a 1. Yes, I can just put that in. Wait, this has to be a 2. Yes. Okay, cool. So regardless of whether this goes that way or this way, I can say that about these. In which case, this could be a 1 with a 2 in here, or it could be the beginning of another 2x3 if that one goes upwards. Yeah, all those things would be fine as far as I can tell. Okay, what else can we say then? This can't be a 1. Could be a 2 going upwards, could be a 2 going sideways, and that pushes that way. Definitely can't be a 2x3. But that doesn't really help me put anything in. Well, except I know it's going to be a 2. So either goes up to there or it goes to there. Okay. That would make this a 1, but I guess that's fine. Seems fine to me. And that 2. Where's the nicest spot to go? This is either 2 or it's this. If it's that, then there's a 2 here. If it's a 2 in either of these directions, then that one can't work. So there's either a 2 here or a 1 and a 2. So 2 upwards can't work. But 2 horizontally could work, or the whole thing. I mean, I guess I can put that in then, but it might continue upwards. It's very like army camo colors. So this is definitely that, but could go further upwards. Okay. Can I say the same about this side then? It seems it's basically the same, right? Can't be a single. It's not exactly the same. It's not exactly the same. It kind of is though. 2. Either this would have to be a 1, and then, but no, there could still be a 2 by. No, there can't be a 2. Okay, that might be a thing I can say. Let's do that again. So this can't be a 1. So it's either that or that. If it's a 2 horizontally, it can't be. If it's a 2 vertically, then this can't be a 2 vertically, so it'd have to be a single. And then we'd have to have one of these here, and that would be a problem with this. So I'm saying that this can't be a 2. Yes, this has to be this. Therefore, that has to stick upwards. That probably wasn't the nicest way to do that, but I think it's worked fine. That makes you go that way. That makes this a single. That makes this a 2. It can only go that way. That makes this a one of these. That makes this a single. That makes this a 2. That makes this a one of these. I'm not sure I can say which way it goes. Both seem fine. Okay, well, let's progress. Here, this has to be a 2. It can't go... Yeah, either this is a 2, in which case it can't go there, or it's that and it can't go there. So it's a 2 going upwards. Okay. And because of that, no, I don't know. 2 and a 2x3, that makes that a single. That means this has to be U. No, it could be single then too. Don't miss the things. So this has to be a 2. It can't go that way. So it goes like this. Okay, now this has to be one of these. So it's you. Okay. Then this is a single. This is a single. This is a 2 in some direction. This is a, can't figure that out yet. This is a 2 in some direction. Can I say which direction? If it goes to the right, we have a problem up here because it'd have to be, in fact, it'd have to be one of these big blocks and it can't be, so it goes like this. Don't love having a long edge like this. I want corners. I have a corner here, but not the most useful corner. So what else can I do? Can I figure out this one out now? If you're a 2, then this could be a 1, but then it can't be. So this would have to be a 2 by 3 at that point. In which case that'd have to be single. That seems fine to me. If this were a 2 by 3, can I figure anything out from that? 2 by 3, you could be 2, you could be 1. That also seems fine. There's gotta be a nicer way forwards. You can't be single, so you could be a 2. You can't be a 2 going that way or that way. You could be a 2 by 3. You could be a 2 by 3 going up. You could be a 2 by 3 like this. You could be a 2 by 3 like this. Like, I'm sure one of those is right, hopefully, maybe. But I don't want to bifurcate it. What's the non-bifurcation way of doing this? Can I figure out something about these or something? Surely not. If you're a 1, you're a 2, but then you'd have to be a 1 or a 2, which you can't be. Right. It's the same true for this side. If you're a 1, you're a 2. No, you could then be a 2 by 3. But they could also just be a 2 going down. What's the nice thing to do here? I'm definitely struggling at this bit. You're either a 1 or a 2 by 3. If you're a 2 by 3, there's only one way you go. Like that. In which case you're not a 2 by 3, you're just a 2. That might cause problems. If you're a 2 by 3 there, you're not a 2 by 3. Just a 2. I can't fit a 2 by 3 up here, so yeah, then I can't do all the shape changes I need here, so I'm pretty sure this is not, this is a 1. If that's a 1, that means this is a 2 by 3. Does that work out? Feels like it shouldn't, but maybe it does. 1, 2, 1. I guess that does work out. And then this is a 2 in some direction. That direction only. And we're done. Okay, I guess that worked out. Okay. Was that one? I guess so. Then we've got this 5, which feels more important than that 6. Like what? I mean, it might be more important in the sense that like it's on this, like, doesn't the most difficult one doesn't have to be the most important one, but I'm not sure there is a most important. I kind of think things are a bit randomly scattered. Maybe. Gosh, this is a big grid. This is the 5. Mingle and polyomino. Does it add up to 150, 156? These have to be part of the same shape. Part of the same shape. Oh, but they could be the same part of the same shape as each other. These cannot be part of the same shape as each other. Oh dear. Oh dear. These are singles. You're a single, you're a single, you're a single, you're a single. What? You're a single. So these two can't be part of the same shape as each other. Neither can these. Neither can these. These two can, and these two can't either. These two can. In fact, is there any other way this could go? Can't go like that. Could go like that and not actually ever be joined with anything. Oh, but no, it can't do that. So since these can't be part of the same shape as each other, you cannot go down and you cannot go that way. That's a good constraint to have. These two cannot be the same shape as each other, so you cannot go that way either. That's a good constraint to have. That means, since it's like this. You'd either have to go like that, but then you go here. Yeah, this has to be... No, it could be the 3. If it's the 3, though, it'd have to stick out this way, which it cannot. Oh no. It can stick out that way in general, but it can't stick out if it's the 3 going up, because then it'd be touching this. So that's not the 3 going up. So then this is one of the 2 bits. If it's one of the 2 bits, then it's either going like that, or it's going like that, and it can only go like that. So those are the same shape. I hope. You can't go up that way or that way, but you also can't like go over here, and you're not going to be the 3 because it doesn't fit in there, so you're going like this. Oh, sure, there we go. And then somehow this one works as well. I think I see how it works, like this, right? I think it's the only way it can work. Because it can't go up. Yeah, and it can't go horizontally, yeah, definitely. And then we've got you can't go into this space, we can't go here. You obviously can't go there. I think I see you're going to go like that, right? You can't go like that. I guess you could go up here, you don't have to be down here at all. So maybe I shouldn't jump too far ahead with that. Maybe we should do a different thing down here or something. Maybe. Are we going to have like 2x1 spaces between everything? Oh, I bet we are. Is that the gimmick? That wouldn't work over here, so no, maybe that's not the gimmick. Well, this is clearly an interesting little situation up here. In fact, that's quite constrained. I think it can only go there, like that. It can't go the other way around because it would hit you. And it can't, like, stick down because then one of these bits would have to stick out. Or it can't be like, that can't be the sticky out bits because it just wouldn't fit in these spaces. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you have to go like that. Which means you have to go like that. Which means you have to go like that. We don't have a shape bank here, so things could be anything. You can't go that way, neither can you, so that's ooh, then we have a problem. I've messed up. Because that can't be a single, because of the mingle shape. But that also can't go that, can't go there. So I've messed up. I think I just messed up in this top section somewhere. Does that imply that I've messed up this? Is there some other... Oh, there is another way that can go. But we won't do it like that. That's too much bifurcation. Okay. But it doesn't mean I should... Yeah, there is a way. It could be one of the end bits. It could be an end bit from the top. And there's only one way it can be an end bit from the top. No! I figured out too much. I went too deep. Well, so you can't go that way, you can't go that way, you can't go that way, so you go that way. All right. You can't go that way or that way, so you go that way. This might end up resolving this. This can't be a single, so it must continue. And it can't be 2, so it must continue. There's none of these shapes it could go up to. Still can't go up to you or you, but it could stop at a 3. Oh no, it can't because that's a 3, so it's a 4. Oh, this is cute. And then this 4 means it can't be a 4, but it could be you or you. Okay. Oh no, but it can't be you or you because then these 2 shapes would be next to each other, so it has to keep going. Oh, that's very cute. But it also can't be this because of you. Like if we went one more, it'd be too long for this shape. So it has to turn in some direction, but I don't know in which direction. Oh, that's cute. So we know this. Okay, and then that does sort that one out for us. That's very nice. And it definitely can only go one way at this point, right? Yeah, because if it went that way around, so it's definitely like this. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess you're a 3 like... If you were a 3 like this, then we'd have to have either 2 singles or 2s down here, which wouldn't work. So you're a 3 like this. And this is a 3 like this. Yeah. Cool. So you must go downwards. You must go downwards. You have a couple of things you could do. That or that. Can't go that way. You could go that way, actually. I'm wrong. But actually, this can't go up at this point because then you'd be locked in. So you must go down. wonder if this region will end up being really big. Is this region going to constrain a bunch of other stuff? In which case, this has to go like this, I believe. This has to go out, 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 and then either up or down. 5. It's the lost music again. It can't go that way, so it has to go down. So I think that means, since that can't be a single, that has to finish there. So no, that region is done. This could be a 2. It can't be 2 1s, but it could be a 2. So it doesn't have to. In fact, it can't connect that, so it is a 2. Okay. Then what have we got? What's going on over here? This could be a single. It can't be a 2. It could be longer. Oh yeah, can we finish you now? You can't be like that. You can't be the end part, so you're the middle part of the shape. You can't be here, so you're here, and you're either like that or like that, but you can't be like that because you'd be touching this one, so you're like this. And then you must be constrained somehow. You have to be like that, because otherwise this will either be, this has to be a 3. Because it can't be a 2 up here, it can't be a 1 up here, because then this would be either a 1 and that'd be bad, or a 2 and that'd be bad. Okay, I think we're all right so far. How do you, I guess I can just do this. Oh, I guess I can press Q. That's the thing that I've sort of not done very much of. I don't know if I find it that useful as a feature, but whatever. Like, I guess I found it useful there, but that's the only time I found it useful. So this isn't a 1, so it's at least a 2, but it's not a 2. Oh, we've got the same thing going on over here. Then the 3 hits this, and it can't be a 3, so it's got to go this way. But then it hits this, it's the same shape, it's like, it can't be that way. And then it's this one, it goes this way, and then it's this one. So like, that is fine. But then that constrains you massively. You have to be like this, right? Which means you go down, so you're done. That means you're done and you're done. Means you're done. And you're done. You're done. Can't be a 1. Can't be a 2. Oh. Isn't that a problem? Was I wrong about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Could that have continued going? I left that empty as for a reason, didn't I? Yes, that could keep going. Yes, I think I was clicking through and putting borders and stuff and then forgot that that wasn't actually finished. Yes, it can keep going. Okay, that's the only mistake I made, I think. And so do we know that it does keep going? Can I just immediately prove that based on what I was just saying? Well, again, if this, like this, I guess could slot into there. Yeah, that could go like that. But then that would make, if either of these two slots into here, then that's a 1 and we have a problem. So they don't, so something else must go to there. So it has to be you. Well, or it could be its own new region, but then it'd have to either be a 2 or a 1 next to a 1, which it can't be. So that's like that, I think. I hope. Then this, at this point, has to be this. Then you have to be this, I hope. There's lots of I hopes in this game. You can't be a 1 or a 2, so you're going to have to do at least this, and then at least this. That at this point is fine. Ish. This could be a 1 here. This can't be a 1, so I have to at least do that. But that can't be that. Yeah, we've got a similar thing going on down here. That has to be at least that. But now it's that shape, so it has to go this way. So you're definitely part of that. This could finish here. This can't go down to here, so it has to go right. Can't be part of the... Ooh, we have a problem. Why did I say that had to go that way? It doesn't have to go that way. It could be a 4 going down to this. Yep, I was wrong with that bit. It's fine. that can't be a 1, so this can't go down, so it has to go up. Okay. This has to be a 1 then, because it can't be this 2, because it would touch that 2. Yeah, so this does continue down to this, because it can't be a 2 or a 1. So that's a 4. Now we're here. Can't be a 1. Could be a 2, but it can't be a 2 because of that, so it has to continue. Can't be a 3 like that, so it has to continue. It can't continue. I'm making another mistake somewhere. Oh no. Can't be a 1 because of you. Can't be a 2 because of you. Can't continue that way. Must continue this way. Oh, this shape's not finished yet, so it can join to you. It can't go that way, so yeah, it is joining to you. That is the main way in which I'm getting tripped up in this game, is not realizing regions can connect. Or that the regions I've left could be extended. But anyway, I guess it's just a hazard with this game. Now, how do these fit together? Is there only one way? No. Well, kind of. Yeah, you basically have to be like this. And then you like this. Hey. Cool. Are we going to try and do a 6? I guess so. Here we go. How hard can it be? 1, 2, and 3. These are all 3s. We've got these weird spaces here, that and that, which are going to be clearly relevant somehow. Since this cannot go... It can't go all the way to that 3 or all the way to that 3. So at the very least, either this or this is going to have a thing in it. Sure. And since... Oh, okay, so I can at least say... Hold on. No, but I don't know which direction I can say it. This swirly thing here is going to change the direction. It's going to set the direction, basically. So again, this either goes like this or like this. It can't continue any further. It can't be like that or like that. So it has to be that or that. Okay, that makes... No, I can't put anything in. Hold on. Either that or that. I keep imagining like both of those and then going, oh, this has to be a single. No, that's not true. If it's that or that, then this is not a 3. So it's a 1 or a 2. If it's a 1 or a 2, what does that do? If it's a 1 or a 2, what does that do? Well, then it would have to be, if it were a 2. Hold on, what am I saying? Oof. Let's do some pencil stuff. So it's either this or this. What does that do to you, actually? Well, it's hard to say because if you're vertical, you do that. Depending on what this does, you either do... Oh, you can't do that. Right, so you're either that or that as well. Oh, interesting. So they all toggle each other. They all toggle each other. That's interesting. So that probably does something interesting with this. So if you're vertical, you're vertical. You're horizontal, you're horizontal. So on the diagonals will be the same as each other, and then the other 4 will be different. That's cute. That's very cute. But what do I do with it? What I do with that is then I realize what has to happen in here, I guess. But it's like, clearly I can't fit... Oh, yes. So it's going to be like 2 1s and 2s sticking out. And that fixes the... Ooh, no, hold on. If that were a 1 going out, it'd have to be you. Sorry, a 2 going out. It'd have to be you. If that were a 1 though, well then that would be a 2. Yeah, okay. So inside this space, it's definitely going to be 2 2s sticking out and then 2 1s not sticking out. But it could go in any formation right now, and that would toggle these. But the same is true for this one. I think this is more restricted, right? this is going to have to be, once again, like because of these threes all surrounding this box, I'm pretty sure I can't put threes in here. So it has to be twos and ones, but it can't be two twos or four ones or whatever, or even two ones and a two, except like the only thing it can be is two ones and twos sticking out. That means the twos are sticking out over this side and this side. But once again, I mean, that does tell me that those are ones, I believe. And these are going to be twos. And that will set the direction. Whichever direction they're pointing, they're going to have to match each other. Like, I think if you go that way, you go that way. Yep. And that sets the toggle direction. And somehow this must, because like this is, everything down here is symmetric, so somehow this must constrain. It's interesting using uniqueness as a way of focusing on an area. Like, is that okay? I'm using uniqueness to say that this must be the thing that says which direction they do ultimately go, right? Because if this goes this way, then you're horizontal, but still the twos could come out there or there. In fact, hold on. Oh, yeah, no, that's what it is. Okay, this can't be vertical. If this were vertical, this would be horizontal, this would be vertical, this would be horizontal, but then the twos can't stick out of here. It'd have to be all, yeah, that would close that space in. Okay, that's pretty simple, actually. Okay, so once again, it can't be vertical, horizontal, etc. So it's horizontal, vertical to allow these spaces to be open. That means you go that way, you go that way. That makes you this, you this, you this. Have I done that right? Yes, you're horizontal, and then somehow we fix the rest. I think. So do this. So then this must be a 2. This is super cute that this still ends up resolving somehow. You're a 1, you're a 2, you're a 1, so you're a 2, you're a 1, you're a 2, you must be a 2, you must be a 1, you must be a 1, you must be a 2, you must be a 1, you must be a 2, you must be a 1. Oh, it's wild that this works out. You're a 1, so you must be a 2, so the 2 stick out like that and that. You 1s are here. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Still a 1 here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Beautiful. Love it. Excellent puzzle. I love the toggling thing going on there. I think that is everything I can see in this area. I think we're done, and that took a reasonable amount of time. I got 2 5s and a 6 done in a single go. Pretty good. But it's only 3 puzzles out of billions. Definitely don't see any hidden down there, so I think I am genuinely done with this area, as far as I can tell. Maybe we'll find out later whether that's true or not. All right, cool. I'll see you next time, folks. And we'll, I guess, start going into this next area. Exciting. Is it new mechanics? Is it not? Is it combining mechanics? Who knows? I guess we'll find out next time. Goodbye.